It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live for our midday broadcast. Mr. Alan Committie is here, bumbling his way through the kitchen already. No, we're going to be just fine. This is the kitchen.
This is nice.
We're going to be just fine, my friend. I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to help. We're going to assemble something beautiful, something fresh, something delicious. Did you actually send through this recipe?
No.
No,
because if you'd taken one of my recipes, what we would have made is a beautiful, and you're going to love this, is a ham, cheese, 2 pieces of bread, toast them, put them all together. I don't know in what order, but I promise you, you close your eyes, shove it down your gullet, delicious.
Le saumage.
Le saumage, that's German, isn't it? I love that.
So, buddy, what we are making is a sushi-inspired salmon bagel, because I'm all about the freshness of salmon.
Yeah.
So you're going to help me. We're going to teach you how to make this beautiful reduction here, which is kind of a sushi-inspired sweet soy sauce that is going to be drizzled atop our beautiful creations. And I'll do the rest of the assembling this side.
The words are nice, isn't it? Drizzled is a very Cape Town word. You can,
it is. It's a foodie word. And we're going to infuse.
Infuse, yes. I'd like to infuse
the flavors right now.
Will we accompany anything with things?
We will. We're going to accompany wasabi with cream cheese.
Always.
So I've given you a ridiculously small-headed wooden spoon.
Yes. I didn't want to say. That's right. It's kind of lovely. These are tiny. Look at these little things.
I know.
Get that. Rob van Vuren would be good. He's so small, this would be right size
to feel
for him.
Empowered and feel large and
I do.
stature.
I feel like Gandalf,
kitchen,
and this is kind of hobbit utensils.
So we've got a low heat going there with our little saucepan. So I'm going to ask you to put all of these ingredients in.
Oh, no, yes. Put all of this in there.
Until you hear and smell the flesh burning. Okay, so we've got our soy sauce going in first.
Oh, that's lovely. I like the sound of that. What do we
that is honey.
Okay, can I put it in on top of that?
You can. How else were you going to do it? What was the...
I don't know. I thought of coming in from underneath, but then I thought...
Oh, now this rice wine like vinegar. It's not a sake. I know it came in a shock.
I wanted it to...
It's not a sake. Then we've got some chili flakes. Right. You want a little bit of heat, a little bit of bite. Then we've got some fresh garlic.
Garlic, beautiful.
And we've used fresh chopped... Whoa, there we go.
There we go.
That was close.
And then
a bit of chopped ginger. So they're beautiful oriental flavors, and you can just kind of mix those with your strangely small... That's the honey you left.
Oh, we left the honey. That's all. Actually, want to put some more? Okay,
so you can do a little bit more. I don't know. Is this the point that I should start praying? I don't know.
The honey's...
There we go. So you want to mix those together. Basically, all you want to do is cook them down until they reduce to form a slightly sticky, beautiful, tasty, sweet and sour reduction. Then what I'm going to do is add our wasabi, and we've got you.
All right. That's got a bit of bite, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. Gets up the nose.
Yeah, yum.
Gives you a bit of that. And then, and often what they do in the kitchen, just to make me look silly, is they freeze the cream cheese or something beforehand.
Oh, they give you challenges. They give you, yes.
But this has been done at room temperature.
So that's
exactly.
More than enough challenge.
You were my handicap this morning. I didn't realize. Thanks for being that. So, buddy, what was your experience of lockdown? Because I've interviewed everyone from international stars to beauty queens to rock stars and a lot of comedians. Yeah. And everyone has been reporting on the same thing. Too much time with my kids, ruined Zoom calls. Yeah. And man, I learned how to cook. So I would have thought that you would have learned how to cook. But what was it like for you?
I spent a lot of time braaiing, if I'm honest with you. I do like a good braai. And so that was my kind of saving grace. I kind of made a couple of things, but you know, cooking has never been something that a lot of people talk about. It's a ritual that kind of releases tension. It's a relaxation. It's about...
Looking at you right now, I can feel your breath is rash.
I'm already... I know.
That's looking good, man. So you can just let that simmer and do its thing. And now we're going to compile our... I'm going to check ours. I'm going to socially distance. Push yours away. That's yours.
Yes, two buns apart.
And we shall be judged on, okay?
Lovely.
So now it's up to us to combine the flavors however we see fit. So I'm thinking I'm going to start with a bit of our wasabi cream cheese.
Right. That is delicious.
I don't know if you would like a little bit of that.
Yeah, I'd like that, yeah.
Then I'm going to just... And of course, we have sanitized, and we've both been living in a bubble for the last...
That's right. This is all perfectly fine.
When you say you do online shows... Yeah. Do you have like a fake audience member there? How do you,
so the first one,
measure your delivery?
Yeah, the first one was radical, and I think most of the comics who did this if you did it kind of in the first half of lockdown, you spoke just to camera. I was lucky that I had some camera guys. The camera guys here are not laughing, but they're professionals.
But
I was lucky I didn't have professionals.
They're just not funny. I don't think they...
Is that you just think they're not...
They're a little too dumb to understand what we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say, but the one cameraman's facing the wrong way. I think that's kind of... It's a worry.
Rudy.
But the second online show, we did what they're now calling, you know, we've got these new terms now, a hybrid show, which is essentially... yeah, thank you, Darren. Essentially, with the hybrid show, we have 30 to 50 kind of people in the studio, and then we stream out to the thousands who are watching, or the hundreds who are watching, or the 4 or 5 who are watching. And that was a far better experience, because suddenly you felt like that connection. You know, even if people aren't laughing, there's a French word I'll throw in here, a frisson. There's such an electricity in the air between a performer and an audience, and that creates a warmth and a kind of drive, a momentum that I think then carries across a camera.
Because with the great comics, and you are a great comic.
Oh, bless you now. Say it again. Say it to camera.
You're a great guy.
That's it. Now we're talking.
You're a relatively good comic. You're a phenomenal comic, and so much of that is in the timing, but I don't think people understand how hard you guys work in delivery, in timing, in preparation. I'm beginning to see where you fall down as a chef, eh? But how good is that? Okay.
So here's the thing. Thank you for saying that. I was working with some youngsters at LAMTA's, one of the new institutions here in Cape Town for young people entering the performing arts. And I think one of the skills...
all of it. I'm sorry. I lost my, my head there a little bit.
Where's a little spoony bit?
There we go. That's for you. That's
Bless you. Oh, gosh. Oh. And I was saying to them, part of the secret of being a stand-up is it's got to look like you're thinking of those lines in the moment for the first time. But in fact, it's all the work that's gone in before, all the thought that's gone in before, all the understanding of breath and intonation and pause. And that work mustn't be seen. If it's seen, an audience starts recognizing...
Break the third wall.
Correct. Yeah, you just want to kind of enjoy the ease of it. That's the joy of it. How are we looking at
this? That's what you said. I think let's turn that off.
All right. Where are we here?
There we go. I think that looks perfect, buddy. Well done.
I'm happy with that.
You've reduced it. You have reduced it.
I have reduced it. Reducing people to tears, reducing food to a thing, making a thing, spilling on that.
Why did you leave
I didn't want that one. That I didn't
What was wrong with it?
Yeah, I think we know exactly what's wrong with it, and I think we must never speak good of again. The fact that I've kept some more honey here is perfect. This is lovely.
See, I like a clean kitchen space.
Oh,
okay?
We're not going to be...
We're friends here, yeah. Okay, but look at that. That's looking... I'm going to leave our hero one piece there because...
Beautiful.
And now, I'm beginning to think, when I look at yours, so I'm going to put...
Can I wipe on my apron?
You can use the cloth. It's been sanitized about 5,000 times.
Amazing.
I'm going to pop my bagel top on. Do you want to grab your bagel top over there?
Sure.
Did I not leave you enough?
No, you left me very little. I'm going to put it on that plate because that one's for the thing, and then we put it
beside.
And then we go like that.
Avocado. That's our entree.
Beautiful. Yes.
Do you feel less anxious about cooking or more?
No, because now we're going into my favourite part, which is the eating. So now I feel really relaxed. That's the... Yes, thank you very much. Now we're trying to start the break.
Alan, you did a great job, man.
Oh, bless
someone
you,
who
sir.
was so nervous about being in the kitchen, I think you did a spectacular... Did he not, cameraman?
Come on.
Did he not, cameraman?
Get in there.
All nodding
Delicious.
vigorously. We know that there is another show on the horizon.
Yeah.
And we cannot wait to hear about that. We're going to delve into that in just a second. That is after we have very ungraciously and un-TV friendly eaten these guys.
Can't wait. Delicious.
How are we going to do?
Should we eat each other's?